Welcome to Green Lane, the home of CB Hounslow United. This is the Middlesex Junior Trophy Final. Banstead Eagles against Inter Manresa 24. Banstead Eagles of Division 1 in the North Surrey and Middlesex Border League. Their manager is Callum Penfold. They'll be playing in the blue. In goal, Elliot Fry. A back four of Sam Chapman, Phil Dixon the captain, Ed Austin and Dan Stevenson. In midfield, Brad Holden, Matt Donovan, Josh Mooney, Nick Kemble and Ceci Fagbyer. And leading the line, Lee Glanville. Substitutes, Jack Martin, David Lugatera, George Martin, Josh Carroll and Adam Odem Yuma. Inter Manresa are managed by Jaden Palmer Leandra. They will be playing in the white. In goal, David Siddle. A back three of Kachi Walker, Drew Thomas Bissimire and Matthew Dan. The two wing backs, Emmanuel Boateng and Giovanni Baptiste. In the middle of the midfield, Andrew Michael and Joseph Aquabar. And then the two men offering support to Ruben Bartlett Antwi in attack are Rashim Stewart and Terry Apiasi. On the bench, Lamar Cato, Troy Raymond, Daniel Bailey, Glenn Nightingale and Javan Odigar. Referee Ivan Yordanov is assisted by Mark Sennett and Alan Barrett. Daniel Marag is the fourth official. A long ball over towards the left-hand side. Good early possession for Inter Manresa. Cushion forward by Apiasi towards that right-hand side. Going to clear the ball. On the far side, Dan Stevenson. Cross does eventually come in, but Elliot Fry can gather. David Siddle goes short to Matthew Dan. Offering a little bit of width on the left-hand side, Giovanni Baptiste. 25 assists in 18 this season. That is quite some going. They'll be looking at him for a supply line today. On the far side is Emmanuel Boateng. On a throw. On kick forward by Elliot Fry. Deception was a good one. It's been a fairly even opening exchange. Boateng. Andrew Michael driving things through the middle of the park. Getting the way forward down the left-hand side. Ruben Bartlett Antwi. Top scorer this season, floats that one in, but it's an easy gather for Elliot Fry. Down again. Michael, Dan, Baptiste, that's clever play. Good play that from Inter Manresa. One back in the midfield by Matt Donovan. He's quickly outnumbered, tumbling to the ground. Referee says free kick to Banstead Eagles. Into that penalty area. That's a really good, strong header away. Thrown up in the air by Phil Dixon. Hasn't been properly cleared. Boateng looking up and getting it into that penalty area. This is a chance. Oh, it's not quite reached Giovanni Baptiste. He couldn't wrap his left foot around it. From Bartlett Antwi's cross. It looked a certain goal, but for some reason, somehow, it eluded the player arriving. Giovanni Baptiste. Corner comes in. It's a deep one, headed towards goal, but headed over the crossbar by Ed Austin. Baptiste again. Trusted left foot of his. Arcs it forward. It's headed away by Dixon. And back in the midfield from Apiasi. That's a foul. Free kick given. Josh Mooney was sent tumbling. Free kick sent forward. It's flicked on well, and it was wide. It's a really big opportunity that. Flicked on by Mooney. But wide. Get away this time. Baptiste clears. So back into the penalty area. Stevenson Needs a cross from Mooney. Good defending again. Mooney sliding back in and intercepting. Good turn. Antwi towards the penalty area. Antwi again. Chance to open up and get the curling effort in, and that wasn't far away. Terry Apiasi came very close to opening the scores there. So throw in to Banstead Eagles. The first goal in this game is going to be crucial. And it would be a difficult one to call. Certainly Inter Manresa look a threat going forward. It's Ruben Bartlett Antwi gets the cross in. And Apiasi couldn't finish. I think it's clear to see that Inter Manresa have had the better chances in this game. Yeah, by Rashim Stewart. Pushed forward by Apiasi. Bartlett Antwi. It's made roads towards the edge of the box. Rushing aside, Phil Dixon's shot was saved by Elliot Fright. Slipped well by Apiasi. In comes the cross. Turn behind, it will be a corner. It's great play. Kept nice and tidy by Terry Apiasi. Well attack. Comes the cross. Struck by Apiasi and deflected away. The half-time whistle goes. Inter Manresa have certainly had the better chances in what has been so far a goalless cup final. All to play for in the second half. It's Banstead Eagles to get the second half underway in their blue. Launched forward by Sam Chapman. Straight out of play. It will be a throw. Dixon's header away. Bouncing up and headed on by Jack Martin. On as a substitute just before half-time. Tactical change from Banstead Eagles. But they're on the defensive at the moment. It's a good ball in. It's back to Andrew Michael. Cross coming in. Goalkeeper couldn't get hold of it. And it came out nicely. And it's been tucked home by Ruben Bartlett Antwi. And the BSFL side have taken the lead. That's a massive goal just 6 minutes after half time. Goalkeeper came out, Elliot Fry. And his defender got in the way, and that opened things up, and Bartlett Antwi was never going to miss from there. And it's first blood to Inter Manresa. One well in the air by Stewart. Stewart's got dashing after this one. It's gone back inside from Walker. Good play by Thomas Bissamite. Looking for more. Straight over the top. Bartlett Antwi again. Goalkeeper coming out. This time he manages to get there first. And kick by Elliot Fry. Tails are up at the moment. It's flicked on by Inter Manresa player Glenn Nightingale. Like a foul there, but referee says play on. Picked up in the middle of midfield, Nightingale. Down towards the left-hand side. Bartlett Antwi. Chipped in, and it was just wide. But there was a fine margin between ball and post there. Bartlett Antwi. Assistant referee's flagging. He's given a free kick. A yellow card for Dan Stevenson for this foul. Stewart's cross, goalkeeper came out, he wasn't convincing. Boateng was in there. Bartlett and we again, and he's won a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. And since scoring, they've been going for the jugular, looking for number 2. Drilled through, and it's Stewart that makes it 2-0. Roshim Stewart with a fabulous free kick. And Inter Manresa are now 2 goals to the good. And they are in a commanding position in this final. Low and hard, he found a hole in the wall, and there was nothing Elliot Fry could do. It was out of his reach. Great strike that from Roshim Stewart. 2-0. That second goal coming midway through the second half. Free kick. Prompted a clash. Reaction. There's one of frustration from Matt Donovan, and a yellow card has been shown to Andrew Michael for the trip. And towards the penalty area, it's headed back across. They need to score, and they need to score pretty quickly to get themselves right back in this tie. Banstead Eagles, and they've done exactly that. And it's Lugatera that climbs highest, and the substitute manages to force the ball past David Siddle with a header back across goal. It's a good ball in. I think it was George Martin. And a powerful header, David Lugatera. And it's 2-1, it's game on, and Banstead Eagles might just have a lifeline. Cleared long. Flicked on by Odemyuma. It's given Banstead real leaves of life, that goal. It is still Inter Manresa that lead this final. It's a change of direction at the moment. There's a change in wind. Chapman, right-footed ball forward. Lugatera cleared away. All hands to the pump at the moment from Inter Manresa. It's been cleared. On the turn, thumped towards goal by George Martin, who's made an impact since coming on. And here's George Martin. Flicked on at the near post. And it's gone in. It was Phil Dixon with the flick. And Lugatera has gone and scored again. Dixon, the captain, up from the back, flicked it on. Lugatera got there ahead of David Siddle, and the looping header ends up in the back of the net. And Banstead Eagles, from 2-0 down, have got themselves back into this game at 2-2. It's a blow for Inter Manresa. In such a commanding position, 2-0, and they were thoroughly on top, but full credit to Banstead Eagles, who rolled up their sleeves, tweaked a few things, and suddenly they had taken stock of the situation, booked for that foul. Carved in by Chapman, and a header down. It's an almighty scramble. How Ed Austin didn't put it away. Josh Mooney had a sighted goal there as well, and somehow Inter Manresa have cleared it. Chapman, now the long ball forward. If there's to be a late winner, it's Banstead Eagles that look the likelier side at the moment. Held up well by Baptiste. It's a good long ball forward. And comes a shot. Oh, that could have been a winner. Powerfully driven towards goal. It was Troy Raymond, and he did everything right. Picked on by Mooney. And away come Inter again. Working their way down the right-hand side. That's a lovely touch. Lamar Cato into the penalty area towards Raymond. Cato across the face. No takers. It's still alive. Little step over. Can he get the shot in? That's a really good save from Elliot Fry. Well, both sides have had a real good sighting of goal to get the winner. A good cup final, this one. Roshim Stewart. Driven up in the air, he goes off the header. Dropped down by the corner flag. It will be a throw. A long throw from Stevenson. Hit by Michael. Helped on brilliantly by Raymond. Played by Baptiste. He's brought down on the edge of the penalty area, and suddenly it's Banstead Eagles that are holding on. Fagbire is shown a yellow. And they scored from a little closer in earlier. And that one rattles the crossbar. And the rebound is off the line twice. There's a big penalty appeal. And all that Inter Manresa get is a corner. Free kick over the top of the wall. Keeper's beaten. Absolutely beaten all ends up. Headed down, off the line. Not once, but twice. It was the first one off the line where Inter Manresa were appealing heavily for a penalty. And it comes, punched away by Elliot Fry. And there goes the final whistle. And it will be penalties to decide what has been an epic cup final. First one up is Lamar Cato. Cato against Elliot Fry. And Inter have first blood, they take the lead. Martin. Influential in the 90 minutes in the driving rain. He puts it in the corner, beating David Siddle. Glenn Nightingale, big moment for him. Oh, off the underside of the bar. They say football's all about fine margins. An inch lower, that would have been in. That could be costly. Sam Chapman. Cool as you like. Ruben Bartlett Antwick. Open the scoring in the 90 minutes. Coolly into the corner. It keeps Inter's hopes alive. Cecily Fagbire manages to score. Arjun Stewart successful with a free kick during the match. Successful with a penalty in the spot kicks. Josh Mooney going to need them to miss one somewhere. And he's been sent the wrong way, David Siddle. Andrew Michael to keep their hopes alive, Inter. Well, it's going to come down to the very last penalty. David Lugaterra, 2 goals to bring them back from the brink. And he's gone and won it for Bansted Eagles. It's David Lugaterra that's the hero. It's Bansted Eagles that have gone and won this cup tie. And what a cup tie it's been too. Banstead 2, Inter Manresa 2. But it's Banstead that win on penalties.
shootout 2023 Sunday Junior Trophy winners, Bansted Eagles.